will be that CT side start as you see FURIA just busting their way straight up in towards bracket. OC again off to a good start, but he does get traded out 1-for-1, and now FURIA trying to make their way through jungle.
Well, not much that he's going to really be able to do against the Glocks like that come rampaging around the corner. Close range. Big bink onto Modern. JT gets the better of Henny as well, and FURIA are going to accelerate toward the B bomb side. It's 2-on-3 at the moment, favoring Cloud9.
Sonic going to be able to get there just in time. Art, though, with USPs, dangerous. Sonic going back for more, trying to face, and it's going to be 2 picks going in favor of FURIA. Now it's all up to Floppy to win in the 1v2, and I do not like his chances.
Got no kit for himself, as he's picked one up actually and got a flash, but 2 players into ruins. Pretty difficult.
Love a bit of scout action, fellas, you know that. Hopefully OC can provide. Floppy with the MAC-10, not having too much luck. And actually, the action's over toward the B bomb site right now. We see the majority of the frags coming through from FURIA. It's 3-on-2. And OC, the last one alive. He does still have that scout. But as of yet, no impact into the round. And bomb plane's gone down for FURIA. So maybe for OC.
C9, they realise this. They've gone for the 3-man stack early. Good placement of that nade as well. JT and OC down to half HP. And it's looking rough as Art starts to make his way on the rapid A. They've gone completely dry through this smoke as well. Flash to put Floppy on the line, but Art doesn't need to see to cause some extra damage. Modem going quite wide, finds one, needs another. He's going to be isolated here, last alive on the A site. No one to help him, and it's Henny to shut him down. And it looks like Cloud9 are returning it to sender as well, straight back to the B site, halfway through their rotation. As FURIA are about to lock down a 5th. Look, they didn't even care about planting this bomb. They're just waiting for C9 to make an aggressive play. C9 going to be caught with their pants down this time. Bit of a lackluster defense over towards the A site.
Finding those openings. It was a decent counter flash attempt from C9, to be honest, and maybe if that shot's connected instead of getting sprayed by 2 of those players.
Through. JT full anti-flash, Sonic as well with a molly to drop into barbecue at the perfect moment. And FURIA, they're just going to be sending it straight through JT, trying to find one, and he does onto Art. But look at this one, Caserado threading the needle, and JT has no idea that he's already in the church, just trying to pray for himself now. Caserado gets it all done, and he's going to start to wrap through. They know that Sonic's somewhere on the site here. Floppy, he's going to be smoked off again. Flash through to allow Sonic to get a bit aggressive. Tap in hands left, right, and center. Caserado survives to at least have some more impact here. But C9, 1-man advantage. They need to convert. Just so much utility across the site. You can see that smoke as well coming through late. Yuri off position for the plant and hoping to find something for free through that smoke. 11 HP for Caserado. Just waiting for C9 to make a move, but these smokes as well just buying so much extra time now. Flash coming into the corners, Yuri falls. It's all up to Caserado, 11 HP.
C9
great.
Very unlikely it's a complete shutdown, but it's really just about making the retake more possible. As you can see, C9, they're set up towards Dig. That's an extremely long rotation for the rest of the CTs.
Oh yeah, and FURIA are on the full contact with 30 seconds. This is looking unlikely for C9. Vinny on the line. There's the entry, another, and the round. It's done in a matter of seconds.
There goes the util. Can't even be used. Just dry walking in. FURIA so ballsy on that T side, man.
Yep.
In almost every single round as well. It's not just that round, you know. Art just guns it through a smoke with no utility. Another round where they just dry walk up.
It's straight up just, you give them an inch and they're going to take it.
FURIA at the moment is kind of way more PogChamp. They're up 7-1, and they're doing very well for themselves. Defense in banana for Cloud9, but that's going to be rocked by Art, even through the flash against the kill under JT. Vinny helps out, catches Sonic, and it's a 2-for-1 trade. OC takes one back, but FURIA are feeling confident, so they'll continue to increase the pace in toward the B bomb site. OC under pressure by the mollies. He's got really nowhere to go, and that gives FURIA at least an entry into CT spawn.
Yeah, and Art doing just what he loves best as well, pushing straight into Tree, buying so much time. It's OC isolated. Manages to take Vinny down with him. Art falls to Floppy, and now there's an opportunity, but Floppy making a whole lot of noise, just trying to find something through the smoke, and Henny just sending it straight towards him. Yuri going to be looking the wrong direction, hits the flick, but Floppy clutches.
AWP. Trying to catch a rotation of someone walking back from a dig setup. What is that?
Oh, he's going to continue to go as well. Modern, at least, is able to trade down. It was great util usage from him that made life even more difficult for Cloud9. It's a good start for FURIA, but it's gone pear-shaped.
Down to these last two players. Henny and Quesarado trying to challenge up dig once again. Oh, nice.
And
found some form. They found some money. Hero AK for Yuri, though, he's the danger point, and he's already making it work here.
Still can go back in the favor of Cloud9. They've got a solid defensive setup for the moment. Yuri does accelerate a little bit in carpets, but eventually does slow things down a little bit more. Comes FURIA. Flashbangs onto the bomb site. OC collects one, but he is overwhelmed. The power of numbers for FURIA until Sonic gets a double kill. It's down to 4 HP, so this is still winnable for Yuri. But first has to collect the bomb from Pit. It'll cost him quite a bit of time.
Cloud9 going to try and be assertive in this 2-on-1. Double walking through dig side.
See if Yuri can find the timing. Oh, Sonic so
has.
low. The lineup's there. Finds the first. There's the spray
What kind
transfer.
of approach should they take towards this B site? They've still got a fair amount of utility.
Well,
Initially
they're
just going.
in through the Molotov as well. JT going to be falling before he gets a chance to do a thing as Sonic drops some counter utility. But again, FURIA, they are out for blood at the moment. Sonic able to find the lineup. Nice spray from him. But FURIA, they're still trying to fight into the round from a disadvantage. Vinny, very aggressive. He's going to be traded to Sonic, doing everything for C9 right now.
They haven't planted the bomb, Mac. It's taken so long to get that bomb plan down that the rotation's already come across. It's a 1-on-3 for Yuri. Has to clutch it again for FURIA. It was such a great start to the round, but it's just disappeared.
Constantly aggressive. Always feels pretty good.
I have a feeling we're going to see the exact same thing again. Sonic, what can he do with the AWP this time?
B side execute. Full blind still finds that initial opening, and FURIA are now going to have to navigate their way through a 3-on-5.
Oh, jumping across. The smoke providing some cover. Yuri catches one through the smoke. And FURIA have the opening that they need to allow the bomb plan to go down. Smoke is fading though. And Sonic's got an angle which he isn't able to make too much use of. FURIA still deciding not to plant the bomb. They've got a challenge. They've got to try and fight. So far, they're not really being able to get too much done. Sonic and OC, both of the AWPs chiming in for Cloud9, and it's just Henny.
Position to close this one out nicely, but let's see what they can do on the defense, C9. They need to set the tone here. 3 sets of util brought up, rather. Nade to mid to try to squish up the defense, but at the moment, they're just going to be taking this mid control.
Yeah, initial nade just to disincentivize that peak, and the 4-man hit squad rolling up mid for Cloud9. Smoke does sort of slow them down, at least for the time being, but it does seem like they're still going to try and go for this play towards the A site. Progression smoke up jungle there from JT, as well as a flash towards top mid. Cloud9, they secure this black bracket control, but what do they do with it?
That's a very good question, Pilski.
And that's why we have you here to tell us what they're going to do with
They're going to moto smoke a chimney flash straight up into the A site. Wow, what an entry from Sonic. Look at that.
Wow,
Big
pretty
pick.
good.
Let's see if Cloud9 can close it from here. 2-man advantage. FURIA trying to edge up Vinny. Not going to be able to see a thing after that one. Floppy taking his head straight off as Quesarado and Henny. In a 2v5, it's looking unlikely, but let's see what they have for us here. Not too much. Quesarado just saving that utility.
Just that inherent Aussie bias when we have the interview with Sonic. Initially, I was just a bit caught off guard, you know?
Yeah. See what FURIA is able to do right now. Art is burning alive in that molly in mid. He does back away from it. I mean, Cloud9 quite substantially set up in towards Banana, but no control of brackets just yet. And Art would have got a bit of info peeking down mid. So FURIA waiting to see whether or not they're going to float an extra player across to this B bomb site. Quesarado's holding a flash. That's going to go straight in. It's just to buy some time, but now there's absolutely no util left on the CT side on B.
Just that flash on the timing as well as the smoke to CT. Does blind Vinny, but he still gets the initial pick there.
Just waiting for the line. Bink comes through, but it's not enough to stop Cloud9. Floppy falls. This is some damage now starting to be done by FURIA to Cloud9's economy. Rifle retrievable. Do we see them go for it? FURIA, they are able to buy into the next regardless, but looks like the AK is just going to be too
Initial
precious.
utility used by FURIA as they fall into a more passive setup towards the backside of this site, and C9 getting ready to take bracket here and probably just send it straight up dig once again.
Caserado, solid position, lineups there, and it's just the meat grinder looking good for the moment. Pistol's dishing some damage, and that's going to be site control, but the bomb needs to be retrieved for now. FURIA a little bit too far away, and Vinny just pulling that one back through the smoke. They don't know the bomb's still down on the ground now. Floppy. Oh, alrighty. Vinny, he is on a bit of a tear right now.
Yeah, that's not normally. Someone need to check him PC, I reckon.
Exe?
Yeah. Double push straight through dig side.
Get his hands on the AWP. It looks like it could be retrievable in the smoke, but for now, FURIA slow things down.
Caserado close to the P250 can make this happen. Surely not two. Oh no, it's gone all wrong for Cloud9, Floppy and Sonic. And just when you think Cloud9 might have dug themselves out of another hole, FURIA are right back into the swing of things. 4-on-1. No way JT wins this.
Quite a passive approach to the economy, which is interesting because I'm looking at Modem.
I'm looking at a whole bunch of C9 at Banana. Trades favoring them, but not for long. Henny goes back for more. Secondary pulled out, and it looks like this could be it. Straight through the smoke. Henny
pushed Henny back.
Right towards bottom. Nana goes the way of Vinny, and C9 now know that they're completely surrounded. What is their decision? 45 seconds. OC's found a pick at least.
I don't think it's enough as Henny just re-aggresses it. Diggity, beautiful angles. OC thinks he's falling back, but Henny's here to fight. And now it's Floppy, 1v4, 30 seconds. But FURIA, they're knocking at the door and they're looking to put themselves straight inside. Oh.
Our day may be dwindling, coming to a close. Time check, 7:22 AM.
Someone's put us on the wrong side of the river. They think we're New Zealanders.
Nah.
Oh, mate, no Kiwis here.
Oh, mate.
And flash to mid, Cloud9, lackluster push with the pistol, straight into FURIA, solid crossfire, and this is going to be another easy one. FURIA happily taking that with a light on that utility. So they're going to have to hold everything perfectly. C9, these flashes extremely important as they start to speed up. Caserado doesn't want to swing just yet with the MP9. He's going to be smoked off for the moment.
There's no counter flashes on this A site from those pit players. That's one of the things you use to deal with these jungle splits, but there's no options open, and now Cloud9 commence the execute.
Well, and he's going to have to do some work here, isn't he? But he's mollied out of position, missing that first shot. How is he still alive to get that second shot? 2-on-2, and Art's got an AWP in hand now. Still, it's a 1v1. Sonic 4 HP, 9 HP, it doesn't matter.
Approach now into bracket they go. Yuri going to be locked into Boiler Room. Henny with a flash to send him back, and Modem deals with it nicely. That's going to be A control for the moment. Henny, he's last alive here. Caserado on the early rotation back to library. Finds some time in Modem. Needs to go in that molly as well, just creating some extra space. Smoking is perfect. And Henny completely isolated here. Sonic as well, just going to continue to fight as the push hasn't come just yet. Modem has had so much impact in the round. 2 kills already. Henny going to be disregarded. Only a single, and that's going to be map number 2. Cloud9 close it in regulation after a pretty miraculous comeback.